Hey guys, Magnus Robert here. Oh god, bringing you an angry review. It's gonna be an angry one. Now, granted, I haven't got all the building. I don't know all the buildings that they're gonna add, and they may add more. You know, they sometimes withhold certain characters in the character lists just because they want to make it a surprise. But honestly, I'm disappointed at my first impressions of the Halloween 2015 update is a disappointment. Now, so basically, it's a new Halloween. It's Halloween coming up, so usually they do the Treehouse of Horror. They make it all spooky and all this. But this one honestly is a huge letdown. There's not enough. Well, I can't see all the buildings, but the buildings so far have been pretty crappy. Decorations have been even crappier. The characters there's literally one new character, and the rest are costumes. I am really upset about this update. So let's go through the first characters. So we've got some crappy costumes. Okay, first of all, the Wizard Martin, it just doesn't really need it. The saxophone lease is kind of cool. The radioactive Millhouse and the whatever the hell that is Bart. I mean, the whatever the hell that is Bart, I don't know what it's actually called, but I'm not a big fan of that. Saxophone Lisa is not the best. I mean, the best one there is Radioactive Man Millhouse, but it's not needed because we actually have Radioactive Man in the game, so, it doesn't really make a difference. And then we got the Treehouse of Horror's Freaks. I mean, it's two costumes for Kang Kodos, which is kind of cool. I like that. And then we have this shitty donut on legs. Like, what is that? You can't count that as a character. I mean, okay, yes, it would have been a nice little side character, but that is the only character so far, at least that's listed. There may be some more, like I said. And they've gone back to last year. Last year was a crafting one. This year's a crafting one. I don't like it. I hate the crafting. I've said this before. Honestly, it's pissing me off now. They need to change it. They need to do something different rapidly. Like, honestly, it's just repetitive now, and it's really boring. And so you got like craftable items, you got the daily items, and you've got the act prizes, whatever the hell they are. And this is all the stuff so far. So we have the maze. The maze is cool. That kind of statue majingy thing, I don't know what it's called. The bramble bushes. The bramble bushes, they're a cool new little bush. I guess that. The spooky tent. What a bad item. Honestly, the spooky tent thing. It's such a. It's like they just got a tent and they've just called it spooky because it's green and has eyes in it. That little thing with the skull, it's kind of cool, but it looks just like normal. The talking trees, they look just like the dead trees, and honestly, it's not entirely new. We have obviously the spooky cabin, just looks like a rehash of the brown house or something like that. It doesn't feel original. The obviously we have the spooky campfire. I mean, that's cool-ish, but honestly it looks like a rehash of the return of the spooky house, a spooky shed, and this kind of confusing doodah staircase thing, which I think that's cool. That's probably the coolest thing there. Honestly, not happy with it so far. Now, granted, I have seen this big pumpkin spaceship kind of thingy majingy. If you click Act 3, it comes up with a little icon of that. That looks cool. But so far, Act 1 prizes are pretty disappointing. The wiki's not updated now, but I thought I'd do the video as quick as possible, just to give my first impressions. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna improve that much. It can't get. I don't see where they can get better, because I guess they could add some more characters later on. They have done it before, like with the Twillingers update. They added the mutant things in way later, and they were never in the character list. They just added them in later. There again. Well, I never know. I will do an updated video on all the content that you'll have. Actually, I'll probably do that nearer to the end. I usually do it at the start, just because the whole wiki's there, but the wiki's not updated at the minute, and I want to get this out ASAP. So at the end of the update, when we're coming to the end of Act 3 prizes, I'll do a full list of all the stuff, just in case you missed it, and just like a guide, as I used to do. I thought I'd just do it this way this time around. So anyway, guys, that's it for this little review. I hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, very disappointed, very annoyed. It's definitely a contender for my top 10 worst levels. I'll tell you that. Top 10 worst events. Tell you that right now. It's probably going to slot in there with with the others. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my little rant, and I shall see you next video. As always, subscribe and stay tuned for some more Tap videos to come. Okay, goodbye.